I'm Jordan.
And I'm Nino.
And this is
the HeSaid,
SheSaid
podcast. Okay.
All right. So let's get this started. So we done been getting quite a few questions, topics, things to discuss, and we're gonna clock this tea.
Clock that.
Clock it. So go ahead, unwind, get you a glass or two, a shot or three, and we finna get into it.
So let's just dive right in.
Let's get in here.
Okay, so for the first topic we're going to get into is red flags in relationships. Everybody been there, okay?
Everybody.
So the first question is it a red flag if the person you're with still speaks with their ex, even if it's just in a friendly manner? How do you feel about that? You go first.
I wish I had a red flag.
The flag gonna be red when we done.
Seriously. So me personally, recently I started talking to somebody, and they are friends with their exes, and I've never have been with somebody that's like that. So at first it was a red flag, but I learned once you really get like that trust and like get to really like knowing that okay, they were friends before you came in the picture.
Right.
This was something.
But they were exes. Well, relationships.
They was exes. They were exes. But I think whatever it happened, it became a friendship. And sometimes when you're in relationships with people, you start to realize that you shouldn't have been in a relationship with them.
Better off as friends.
Right.
And it moves out of that relationship stage and back to.
Right.
Okay.
So I think it's okay. It just depends on like
the person. It depends on the person to me.
Because like you have some people out here that like they friends with their exes and they really they screwing. They screwing.
Okay, down low and the hiding and the sneaking and it's the intention behind it. I feel like
right.
Like I feel like you can tell when the intention is more than we just friends. Like. You want that girl.
But you know what? And it's so hard to really tell the difference between the two because like
that's where the trust come in at. And actually knowing your partner.
Mm-hmm. And what happens a lot, we end up self-sabotaging ourselves because we think we put too much thought into it and too much
what we done seen and what we done heard.
Right.
And the fear of going through it yourself, that's what make you.
And even I was the same way. And I had to realize like just chill out, calm down. You worry too much, you thinking too much. And but still be watchful.
Be watching.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Cause don't let nobody play you as no fool.
Yeah. Cause I'm the exact opposite. I'm the exact opposite. Who is that? There is no such thing as an ex. Period. No, for real though. But it does depend on the person. But I feel like it's not always dependent on your partner. Like sometimes it depends on their ex. Cause say you do trust your person, the person that you with. Completely, but it's like they ex be on that type of time.
And I think if that's the case, I don't think your partner should be friends with them. Period.
Right.
That shouldn't have even been brought to the relationship.
The new relationship. It depends on the people involved. I would say.
Right.
That be open minded, but at the same time keep a watchful eye.
Yeah.
So it definitely depends on.
Because don't let nobody play you.
Nobody.
I mean, like nobody. I don't care who you are.
We are not P4s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
All right. That was good. Good. You clocked a little T just then.
Okay, so.
Okay, so next question. How many failed relationships is too many before you start realizing it was really them? Yeah, take you a sip on that one. Answer correctly.
It's because people out here is so crazy. Like, I understand why people be getting out of relationships sometimes, because the dynamic, I know, like that. The dynamic is just like overwhelming or underwhelming, understimulating, overstimulating. And I don't know. I feel like we live in a time where now it's like people are quick to cut people off. But back then people used to. Now it's still people that still hold on until the wheels fall off and explode. But
I'm not one.
It's how they go parachute. But it's those that you know, are different. So I would say, if it's like a big number, like 13, 14, 15, they're like, okay, well, it's a little strenuous. But if it's like 3, 4, I would say anything past 5, I'm gonna just side eye a little bit. I gotta hear your story out completely, but I'm gonna be like,
yeah, I feel
why you feel like 5? Mm-hmm. None of them was the one, but
right. But you know, I think what it is, even sometimes a lot of relationships fail, is because like people start like, you know, people start stuff in relationships and don't really fulfill it or play it out for the entire relationship, and that's something
you
that's
keep the same energy you have when you get the person.
Right,
they just
right.
Let go,
and that's what, and nobody, and not gonna say nobody, but it's not as common, especially in our age bracket. It's like consistency. It's not there. Truthfully, it's not.
It's not. Mm-hmm. It's not. But the people in our age group, mm-hmm. it's like a war within themselves, like of people that actually want to be in a relationship and people that's just for the streets, and the streets are so glamorized. Right?
Like I know somebody, I'm not gonna call his name, but when he watches this, he's gonna know I'm talking about him. But I know somebody, they've been married 5 times. Not dating, but they've been married. They're in.
Are the people dying?
No. He cheats on one and he marries the next one that he cheated on the other person with.
He got money? He rich?
No.
That's when you have to question the caliber of women that people are getting with. Everybody just not bottom of the barrel.
And
you sure he ain't got no money?
No money. No money.
Gold bars? I don't know.
No money.
Okay.
At least not enough money for me.
Emotional damage.
Right.
Okay. Hold on. Because that's marriage. Marriage is just past relationship. That's like a different type of relationship. That's like the relationship. You know, 5 marriages.
5.
Nobody died from polio or earthquake or natural causes. He's gigolo. And do the woman got money? He might if they be straight, then
they be good.
Okay, so he a hopper. You feel me? Mm-hmm. When one relationship gets sabotaged or corrupted, he do something damaging instead of facing responsibility. He do like a lot of people do and just abort mission and go find somebody and start over from scratch.
Right.
And I don't like it. It's no. Mm-hmm. That's too many. That's
right.
We was talking about dating. You 3 marriages. If you already was married and then say you like, oh yeah, that was my second wife, and I'm like, are you still with her? And then you say no, I'm be like, let's sit back because that's a lot. That's tying ties to people and documents signed and you get the government all in your business. I'm not doing that all the many times.
They should have something where you can't get married that many times.
Yeah, like what happened to the last wife?
Because what are you doing? And it's like frequent, like after the divorce, married, like months later. Not even a year, like months. Because he's already been dealing with the person.
Player mentality, like want to still be in the streets. All right, wait, hold on. What's the age group of this person?
So they're like in their 30s, 40s area.
He's still holding on to his 20s. That's all that is. He's still holding on to his 20s because sit down somewhere. For real. Realistically speaking, sir. Like, just, no.
Please.
Enough is enough. How many times you gonna go to this courthouse and sign? Court can't.
They should be tired of seeing you for real.
You need a warrant to get
me in there so many times. Shoot.
But then you have to question the women that's going for it. Like y'all not questioning it. Like I'm not about to be nobody's 5th wife. We is not in Africa. No disrespect.
We love y'all over there. Yeah. Keep it going.
Yeah. I mean that's like multiple wives at once. We all know about each other. It's not, you feel me? It's not like I'm sneaky with her. They up front with like, I need more women. You feel me? And we gonna be a group. But it's different. You know, it's how you go about it, and it's the sabotage of it, the deceitfulness of it. You know, to go behind somebody back that you in a marriage with, and then you end up getting married right after that. Then it's like a domino effect. It's like he probably never gonna stop unless he stops. Somebody stop him. Somebody stop him.
Somebody stop him. If you're watching this, stop.
Cease and
stop.
Just cease.
Stop. Okay.
Okay, so ladies and gents, The next question is it a red flag if the person doesn't post their significant other on social media? Or is it just privacy? It's a red flag. Flag on the play. Flag on the
so, play. No, actually, so recently, I keep saying recently.
There's a lot going on.
It's lots going on. So recently, like the person that I'm talking to now, it's different with them because, where we are is like, we don't post each other publicly. Mm-hmm. We go out in public, we go on dates and things like that, but we're actually enjoying the privacy of the relationship. And then also, I think of it like this, you don't know what might happen. And so you don't want to be in a relationship and you posting this, and let's say something happens and y'all say, okay, we don't want to do that. We enjoy the privacy of our relationship. And, honestly, truthfully, because everybody I was with, we always posted pictures, even if it wasn't a lot, but, I got posted on the man. Yeah. And like, my partner, they post me on their private store or close friends, whatever it is, for their little circle of people.
Because, like, the entire world don't need to be in my business, truthfully speaking. So
yeah, and then like I said, and you don't know like what might happen, especially like if it's a fresh relationship.
Yeah,
and
people's intentions.
Yeah, people's intentions may be wrong, and things might happen. Like God forbid, they might like they might, let's say they might cheat, or they might decide, okay, they don't want to be with you no more, things like that. Mm-hmm. Then you have to go the process to decide if you want to continue that with that person or not. And then let's say you don't want to do it, you have to go and give all these different explanations and say why you ain't with Tim no more, right. Things like that, or what
people just dying to know, like
people want to know, and that's the thing, that's the problem. People want to be in your business.
Exactly, it's so irritating. Cause
get out these folks' business. Let these people go through their problems, deal with each other, fight for their relationship, do whatever they want to do in their privacy. That's why they don't get posted.
Yeah, the sabotagers, the spiteful people wishing bad on your relationship, mm-hmm. and
people
trying
do
to tarnish
it.
It's even people that go as far as to create drama mm-hmm. in somebody's relationship just because they doing so good, or just because mm-hmm. you never know who jealous of you.
Yeah, you really don't.
You never know who envious of you mm-hmm. or who just wish bad against you. So mm-hmm. I understand people don't post their significant other. Now, if you not posting your significant other, but you posting other people, like, oh, this is my friend, or this is my sister, or my cousin, helped her with groceries. You feel me? Like, if it's all that, then, like, no. You're not walking around wearing a shirt with my face on it, then it's a problem. Because, you feel me? Like, don't pick and choose. If you're going to be a private person, be a private person. If you can't be a private person just with me, if it's not like that all the time.
But you know what? I think what the problem is when it comes to a relationship, we get the word being private and being hid confused.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, because when you use the term, when you think about it being hid, they don't want nobody to know about mm-hmm. you. They want to be secretive. Mm-hmm. But being private, they don't mind
protecting
people knowing,
what
but they trying to protect it
from the outside.
And me personally, I never really understood that until my most recent relationship.
Yeah.
Just being private. And honestly, it was probably one of the best things ever.
Peaceful.
It's peaceful.
Me and my husband, we've been together for 7 years. Our anniversary just passed.
Clap it up.
We used to, like, say if I was, like, on live or something like that, mm-hmm. of course you would see my husband around, or mm-hmm. vice versa, you would see me in his background. But as far as, like, pictures and stuff like that, like, if it's family pictures or something like that, like, we go visit family, or, like, we have an out or something mm-hmm. like that, we might post, like, a story or something like that. But for the most part, we are very, very private. We are mm-hmm. very private people, because it's like, ooh, okay, real quick. You ever just have a good day or a good week, and you feel, like, when you go to post about it or take a picture or something like that, you feel for a second hesitant because it's people, as soon as they see you doing good, like, oh, now they want money. Oh, now they like, why you ain't invite me? Or, oh, can I pull up? You know, like, it's like invasive. And then people like start having their hand out and everything like that. You don't want people to know that you just having too much fun. Like, I'm somewhere, like, I'm somewhere good. Like, just know I'm good. You know, like, I pop out and show niggas. But other than that, like, we are very private people. And I prefer it that way. I prefer it that way. For the most part. But if I'm looking good, you can go ahead and snap a little picture and post it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And see,
not too much. Though.
And I just started doing that. I started posting more. I just told myself I'm going to post a picture once a week.
Like, just being active.
And that's a form of self-love as well.
Yeah, like, proud of you, confidence.
It is.
Look at me.
Look at me. It's me.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like this spin on that one. Let's move on.
All right, let's get it. Let's go on. Moving on up. Is love bombing always romantic, or is it like more manipulation? Take me a sip on that.
Right, because I feel like it's again one of those things that depends on the person. On both sides, the person love bombing and the person getting love bombed on. Because honestly, okay, hear me out.
Alright, take your time.
Hear me out. Okay, so people that the general conception of love bombing is somebody showering you with gifts and affection and stuff like that, only for them to take it all away or to change drastically. You know, like to just automatically like stop. You feel me? Or even if they like wind down to like a stop of them doing those things and they don't do those things anymore, it's always looked at as a tactic, you know, to get you, you know, and then once they get you, it's like, oh, I got her, you know, and like I ain't got a love bomb no more. Me personally, I feel like it's a lot of people out here, males and females, that's just getting dropped without the love bombing. So you better take your gifts. If somebody want to shower me with gifts and everything like that, I'm cool with it. But it's a sense of when they feel like they buying you. You know, like it's a difference from somebody like a lot of people want to shower the person that they care about. They want to give all this stuff, even if they don't have the money to do it. Often when they get the money, they want to. You feel me? Like I just want to do everything that you want to do. It's people like that, but again, you got to go with the intent of the person. Like, is it just like a tactic to get you, and then like they not even this type of person for real? You feel me? Or is it more so like I was up for a little bit and I'm struggling right now, so I can't do the stuff I used to do. You feel me? Like it depends on the situation, the people, because it goes both ways, in my opinion. It goes both ways. Now I'm all for a gift and everything like that, but you cannot buy my love. You cannot buy my, you feel me? Like my time or anything like that. But when it goes deeper to using it as like a form of manipulation, like, oh, I know if I do this, I'm gonna get her, you know, and you know you're not like that for real. I just think that's like scumbag behavior. But it's really go both ways. It all depends. Everything depends, unfortunately. Because you can't trust nobody to just do one thing. You can't trust, you feel me, people as a whole to do this type of thing and only this type of thing. It's all where it's light, it's dark. So it's always going to be some fuck shit going on. Sometimes some people.
Okay, so this is just me. If you can't be consistent, don't start it.
Because I like gifts. I like gifts.
I like gifts. I like money. I like food. As y'all can see, I'm a little fat. So I like food. I like food.
Snacks. Treats.
Treats, clothes,
okay.
You know, or whatever. But, you know, me personally, like, don't introduce me to something that you cannot.
A vibe you can't maintain. Like, hold on. Like, what?
Right.
What if
and I think,
too much?
and it's sad to say, it's common. And these are things that we gotta break. Like, curses. We have to stop. These are, seriously, they are curses. Like, even, like, sometimes, like, these are stuff, like, even our parents did.
Right.
Or whatever. That we, at least I can say some things that my parents have done. And I didn't realize until I'm, like, adult or around the same age.
Or something like that. Definitely don't invite me to something if you can't just keep the heat going.
Don't invite me out to dinner if you ain't finna talk to me while we eat.
a silent eater. Oh, but please do not just have your mouth just full and you just
smack it in it.
I can see everything as it's going down. Like, please have some type of etiquette. But I do agree with you. Like, don't start none, won't be none. Because you ain't have to show me all this.
Right.
Okay. I like that. The next question is, what is the most ignored red flag that people usually tend to regret? I'll let you start this one.
Woo.
Talk about it. Bubba said.
I think a red flag that people tend to regret is toxic traits. And I think our partners, like, they show us these red flags with their toxicity. I know I probably said that wrong.
No, a lot of people are like glamorizing that these days. Like,
yeah,
they love,
they
love a toxic person.
Oh, I love a toxic.
It's like, if you ain't beating me up later, then what?
No, like, why do you want to be beat up?
No,
I can do that for free.
There's a lot of toxic stuff that people glamorize. So,
But back to what I was saying.